All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I always tell you how to do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out before we start. Look at the video tab section on this channel. Scroll down. I know I got a lot of videos. Scroll down to whatever title captures you, and you be like, you know what? This title looks pretty interesting. Let me watch it. Watch it. I drop gems and jewels on every video. Promise you, even if it's a 2-minute video, 5-minute video, 10, 15, 20, 25-minute video, I drop jewels. I don't keep my videos long, y'all. I got a few videos that's a little bit over 20 minutes, but majority of my videos range between 5 minutes to 15 minutes, y'all, average. So I try to get in and get out with the message. Also, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com if you got any questions, you got any business related dealings you want to do with me, you want my advice about something, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Now that we got out the way, now we got that out the way, said it, repeated 3 times. Let's get on with the video. So, this video goes out to my fellas. But wait, before I start this video, let me do a quick little thing about this channel, right? On my channel. My channel, if you don't know already, it's primarily based on relationships, dealing with marriages, divorce, breakups, online dating. Even I'm gonna start doing videos on long distance dating. I've done that before, long distance dating. I'm gonna do a video about that and can that work? All kind of things when it comes to dating. I talk about it on this channel, right? And one thing what makes my platform different from other people's platform is that on this channel, I don't sit there when it comes to men and women. I talk to men and women, not just primarily men or primarily women. I talk to men and women. That's my core audience, is both men and women, right? And we talk about in this channel, you know, what are the solutions of the results you want to look for? You know, and other platforms, a lot of people tend to almost blame people for where they at in life, for the decisions that they made, or who they chose to be with, and it didn't work out. They got kids outside of wedlock, and it's just over with. Especially if you're a single mother. You're a single mother, it's over with. You done and over with. Brothers, if you're not a high value man, become a high value man with no tools. Just become one. And if you ain't becoming a high value man, you are thrown away. On this channel, and everybody gives no solution. They just talk about what's the bad things, that the poor choices that we made in life, and that's it. On my channel, I talk about the choices that we made, but I also talk about the solutions. On my YouTube channel, that's the difference that separates me from other platforms, because I talk about, yeah, we can bring up the problems, but how long are we going to keep talking about the problems and everything that the bad decisions, men and women, that we made? We made those bad decisions. Now let's learn from those decisions and come up with a solution to still get the results that we're looking for, because you can still get the results of a person that's fit for you. And this is why I tell people to concentrate on people that are fit for you. Men, concentrate on women who are fit for you. Ladies, concentrate on the men that's fit for you. Because a lot of times we chasing people that we desire to want to be with, and those people, for some odd reason or whatever, are not choosing us, or they are not taking us serious and just playing us, right? You know, and so these are the people you want to stay away from. You keep making these same choices, you're going to get the same results. So on my channel, like I said, let me say this. I'm no love guru. I'm no love coach. I'm just a man who's been through life experiences when it comes to this thing called love. And, you know, like I said, I'm married again. I've been married twice. So that means I was married before and divorced and got remarried. So I got some experience on love, marriage, divorce, the good times and the bad times. And I just try to give y'all that game. And so, you know, let's talk about it. That's what I wanted to say, y'all. That's what I wanted to say. I want to just give a quick little synopsis of what this channel is based upon, And so let's talk about it, right? On this video. We've all made choices. We chose the wrong person. Okay. Ladies, let's just say, ladies, you chose the wrong guy. You're on this channel, you're watching, you chose the wrong guy. You've had kids by this guy or other men or whatnot, right? You got multiple kids, multiple baby fathers. Okay. We already know this is the choice that you made. Let's just say the father wasn't around, he's a deadbeat, or he just wasn't a good guy for you to be in a relationship with. Maybe he could be a good father, but just wasn't a good boyfriend or a good husband. It happens. Sometimes some people are the best fathers, men are the best fathers, mothers are the best, of course they're the best mothers, but they're just not good to be in relationships with. And they're probably not ready at that time, especially when you're younger. It takes a special person to know exactly what you want at a younger age. This is why I say that, because if it don't work out for you in your 20s or even your 30s, there's still time for you. There's still time for you to find the person, but you gotta cut out some of the things that you had the expectations on when you was 20. There's things that we expected on, that we had a list of things that we want when we're 20 years old versus we in our 30s and our 40s. Now that list gotta get cut down, y'all. Y'all can't have the same list, men and women. You can't have the same list that you did at 20, that you got at the same list at 40 that you had at 20. It won't work. It just won't work. It won't work, because by the time you get this age and you find someone that's around your age, few years younger, few years older, they've already had their own experiences. So you're not going to be able to get that what's on your list. So this is where you got to come in and start, okay, what's important? And you got to start singling that out versus the desires that you want, because chasing desires will have you in constantly getting hurt, constantly being single, chasing desires. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting what you want, but you gotta understand, wanting what you want, do you have what it takes? Do you have it in you? Do you have it on the outside of you to get what you want? And a lot of times, and people talk about settling. They say, "Oh man, that's settling. You don't want to settle." Let me explain something. If settling is okay, if finding a person that's fit for you, that treats you well, respects you, even if you have kids, will be respectful to your kids. There's no toxic relationships about it. Y'all enjoy each other. Y'all pretty much a good companionship. But for whatever reason, this man or this woman doesn't fit the physical attributes or everything that you thought this person will. If there's things that they're lacking, would you give that away at an older age? No. Maybe when you're younger. See, when you're younger, you got a lot to gamble with. You can gamble and play Texas Hold'em with the cards and hold them. Hold your cards. But when you start getting older, you might gotta throw them out. Take what you can take what you can get, and go home. And y'all call it settling, but I just call it a reality. I'd rather you be with someone that's good for you, less drama, less stress, than you trying to chase this person on this list that is not going to be right for you. Or even if you trying to chase this person that's on this list, that this particular person won't choose you. Just keeping it real, man or woman. Everything is a reality. I don't come from a YouTube talking point, y'all. I come from reality. I know what's real out here in this world because I'm out in this world. A lot of us, everybody's out here in the world, but a lot of people live off of social media, and they're not really outside. They not really knowing what's going on when it comes to the dating market out here. They're not really knowing what's going on of what reality is, because they're so used to a talking point on YouTube or social media, and they just going off of that and feel like, okay, what all these other people are saying, that's what it is. And a lot of times that's not what it is, y'all. That's just a great talking point on social media, but it's not reality. A lot of things are said on social media, and a lot of people on social media go with it, but when in reality, that's not true. How can you sit there and say that single mothers are not, or you shouldn't be with single mothers? You shouldn't be with a single mother when you gotta look at the situation. How did she become a single mother? So we just blame the woman? You know, what about the man? Because you cannot be together with somebody and still be a great father to the kids. What about if if the single mother is not with the father no more, but the father gets his child equally? And she's just single dating, but the father gets the child equally. People don't talk about that. They don't talk about that. Because you have fathers who are active in their child's life without being with the mother. I'm one of them. You know, so you have that. But we don't talk about that. That's not a reality. That's a reality. But that's not brought on to YouTube or social media. Because not all these single mothers are just walking around here needing baby daddy. I mean, got baby daddies, but needing a man to take care of their kids. No, they single and they don't need another man to come in and take care of their kids. They raising their kids themselves. The father's probably raising the kids also when the kids go with the father. Even if the father's not in the picture, the woman got to do it themselves. You gonna fault her for how long can we fault a woman for making a bad choice in the man that she chose? How long we gonna do it? Because every channel is we gonna keep blaming on the woman, blaming the woman for the choices she made. Okay, you blamed her. Now what? So she's doomed for life for a bad decision that she made with the person that she chose? Come on, let's talk about it. It's not reality, y'all. Because single mothers are dating every day. Every day. Just like any other woman that don't have kids. They dating. That's the reality. So I don't know what these people this talking point on YouTube that, you know, these single mothers shouldn't be dating, or they trying to tell men not to date single mothers. Let me say this. If you're a brother that don't have no kids, and it's cool, I understand. Get a woman. I prefer if I didn't have kids, I would want to be with a woman who didn't have kids. That would be my choice. At 20 years old. That'd be my choice at 25 years old. That'd be my choice at 30 years old. But by the time I start getting 35 and 40, if I haven't had kids yet, it's going to be hard to find a woman at 35 and 40 years old that haven't had a child yet. That's just reality. So I'm going to sit there and look for women who don't have kids by the time I'm 40 years old because I haven't had one yet? Come on, man. Come on. That's the issue. You know, that's the issue. I teach my brothers on my channel, brothers, because when a man lacks money, he lacks confidence. This is why I tell my brothers, go get you a trade. Stop. If you don't go to college, you feel like you can't go to college and get a a degree. Go get you a trade. A trade only take a few months. You get out here, you can make some good money, provide for yourself and provide for your family. No excuses, brothers. No excuses if your money ain't right. Go get you a trade. Only take a few months to do. You can get you some financial aid, get you a loan. Hey, y'all spend money. Brothers who smoke weed, y'all spend a lot of money on weed. Cut back on some of that weed and go get you a trade. Get something that's going where you can feed your family with. So on my channel, I'm not making no excuses. I'm not even making excuses for ladies. If ladies make bad choices in men, I'm not making no excuses for you. Okay, you made the excuse. Now let's move on. That's my thing. Fellas, if you make the wrong choice in a woman, make no excuses. That's what the choice you made at the time. It didn't work out. You just got to move forward. That's what I talk about on this channel. That's the reality. We're not casting nobody out. That's the difference with my platform. We made the bad choices in the past. Okay, now we made the bad choices. Let's focus on what's the solution. And the solution is Stop going back to what you used to. Stop going back to what with the same person over and over again. It's a different person, but you're choosing the same type of person. And you can't figure out why you're not getting the right results. Because you keep picking the same person in different variations. That's what's important. In our community, I believe we the only community that feel like we settling. Just because we ain't got a full house. I don't even play poker like that, so I don't even want to go through a card analogy unless I know. Let me say this. Sometimes you got to go with getting everything you could get closest to the top tier as possible. So if we go on a scale of 1 through 10, of course, all of us will want to be with somebody that's a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. And I'm just grouping it out. I'm grouping it between looks, finance, everything, right? I'm just grouping everything. Head on their shoulders, type of person they are, personality. I'm putting all that, I'm putting all that together, and it's on a scale 1 to 10. 10 being the highest, you got this person who got the looks, they got the brains, they got a great personality, their body is on point, all that's to a 10. All of us wants a 10. But if I could get an 8 or someone that's an 8, what's wrong with that? That's settling? If I could get a 7, is that settling? I'd rather settle with a person that's a 7. But if I'm happy, we can coincide together without major issues. Our families can blend together. They got kids, I got kids. Our kids can blend together. Everything is fine. What's the problem? A lot of us look for perfection. We don't admit it, but a lot of us look for perfection. And we lose out on someone that's best for us trying to chase perfection. A lot of us, especially women, a lot of women have a fairy tale type mindset when it comes to men. And ladies, y'all got to get out of that. Y'all got to get out of that. This is the reason why y'all choose the wrong guys when you're younger, and then you got to pay for that consequence later. So I was trying to start with something else on this video, but I ended up going to this direction. So I don't even know how do I continue from here. I was supposed to have a talking point, but I just start going off about, what's reality and what's the social media, world compared to what's reality. The reality is that we all trying to figure it out when it comes to finding the person that's for us. I just want to tell y'all that it's not over with. It's not over with because of the choices that you made. Whatever choice, man or woman, that you make, you stand in it. Okay, you chose wrong. It can happen. I chose my first wife, my son's mother. That's my son. That's who his mother is. My first wife. Thought I was gonna be together with her forever. It didn't work out. Okay, that's the woman I chose to marry. It didn't work out. But we got out. We co-parent. And it's worked out. She's remarried as well. I'm remarried. It works out. So sometimes you choose wrong. You follow your heart sometimes, and your heart leads you to be wrong. It's okay. But what you can't do is keep making the same mistakes. And then when the situation don't work out, you blame every man. You blame every woman that it don't work out because a woman hurt you. Men do this a lot. A woman will hurt you, and then you blame all women. Or you'll try to talk to a woman, the women you want to talk to turns you down. So then you just mad at all women. That's what creates these talking spaces in these social media. Men that's mad at women because the type of women that they wanted never wanted them. So they get into this YouTube platform world, make some money, and then finally they start getting those same women that never wanted them, and they want to dog them. or talk about all women on their channel. Yo, come on, we gotta wake up. We gotta do something different. We can't keep blaming, can't keep saying it's the women. Can't keep saying it's the men. We gotta start, okay, we made our choices. It didn't work out. So let's move forward. That's the solution. Let's move forward. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Hopefully the next video is gonna be, I'm really be talking on a topic because I just kind of rambled on this one. But y'all let me know. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace and blessings. One love.